All right. Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys doing out there? This is the MIG Cast. I'm Josh. This is Matt.
Hello.
And this is our beautiful new set that Matt here put together all by his lonesome.
Oh, we had some help.
Yeah. Tell us about the set. What's going on here?
It's just basic wood paneling attached to a bunch of friggin' wood panel pieces that keep it more firm. We put a collection of all of our old collectibles and stuff here. You know, our old Super Nintendo, that's all yellowing. Some of the best games, amiibos. We got further down stuff that you can't see, like old video game boxes. Club Nintendo Platinum Awards stuff from a couple of years ago.
When Platinum Awards were cool?
Yeah. Oh, Europe and Club Nintendo is still going in Europe and Japan, I believe. They didn't shut that down. That's just Reggie shut us down. We're taking too much time on the internet. We're not playing the games. I know.
Already we're starting by shitting on Nintendo.
We really don't. I mean, if you look here, do you see anything from PlayStation?
No.
I mean, you have Sonic from Sega. You might not be able to see this in frame.
This
you have
is all
Hatsune Miku.
pretty much Nintendo stuff.
Yeah. So, I mean, we live and breathe Nintendo.
Yeah,
we're just hard on
Metal
them
Gear
because we love them.
With the graphs.
Yeah. Metal Gear.
We don't hate Nintendo. We really don't. In fact, yesterday, well, depending on when this goes up, today, while recording this, it's Friday, 9/11. Mario Maker came out today.
Did it?
It did. I downloaded it and started playing it last night at about 11 o'clock. Because thank you, Nintendo, for observing that 11 o'clock Central Time is midnight Eastern Time.
Yeah, they didn't do the Pacific because they're based out of, what is it, like Washington?
Yeah.
Aren't they like Redmond or Seattle? They're up there by like
Seattle,
Microsoft. And, yeah.
Redmond.
Yeah. So thanks for not doing the 2 a.m. Central Time.
Because then we wouldn't be talking about it right now because I wouldn't have had a chance to play it.
Right. So you were up late and you had work earlier?
Yes. Yeah. That game is really, really, really fun.
Is it?
Yeah.
I saw some of the videos that you put on online on the Facebook page.
On
the MIGcast page.
Yes. At MIGcast Facebook page.
Just search for the MIGcast.
Just search for the MIGcast on Facebook.
It's got one of those weird ID things.
Yeah.
You just can't go to...
Check for it. I put a video up there. The big popular trend right now with the levels made, like the levels that people are making are the automated levels.
Yeah.
That's really big right now. Basically, for those of you that don't know, automated level is you start the level and you don't touch your control pad. Because if you touch your control pad, you screw the whole thing up. And you don't touch your control pad. And the level and the various elements within the level basically take you from point A to point B at the end. And a lot of them are really good. And that's where the fun of that comes in. Because, you might see an automated level and be like, oh, where's the fun of that? The fun of that is just watching how intricately designed these levels are. Mm-hmm. That it all flows and you get from point A to point B without ever dying.
Yeah. Well, what's cool is that Little Big Planet had a ton of those too. And those are popular. Little Big Planet, where you hop on like a little thing and it just moves you through a conveyor belt or whatever, train car or something, and there's music blocks.
I will hand it to Nintendo. Like, they give you the tools to like do a lot of great stuff, and there's a ton of stuff you can do for your own levels that you can't even do online levels. Like using the Wii Pad's microphone, you can record your own sounds.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
I heard about this.
Yes, you can record your own sounds and put them into the game. However...
What did you do, Josh, with the microphone? Because I heard you did something.
I haven't done anything with the microphone yet.
That's not what I heard.
What did you hear?
I heard that you put an expletive in when Mario dies.
Oh!
Yeah, you did something very, very bad and very, very un-Nintendo.
Yeah, I made Mario say, what the fuck, when he died. So every time I died, it was, what the fuck? And it was awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Really? Really, assistance? Phone?
Someone's going to get fired over there.
Yeah, somebody's getting fired for that.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh.
Shut the stream down. You're not allowed to talk about Mario games.
Talk and that badly about Nintendo.
Dude, why do we do this?
I don't know why we do this.
You gotta stop, man.
Mario Maker's really good. Yeah, it is. It is a great game.
So is it game of the year like everybody thinks?
No.
I'd say no.
No. It's great. It's different. It's not really anything that's out there right now unless you include stuff like Little Big Planet. But see, the thing that Mario Maker has going for it that Little Big Planet didn't, is everybody knows and loves Mario. And I don't know about you, but one of the biggest things I always wanted to do growing up playing Mario games is design my own levels.
Oh, hell yeah.
Now I can.
I'm surprised it took Nintendo this long, and after you were saying Mario Paint and whatnot.
Unacceptable assistance.
This is not
firing. Tons of people being fired.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah.
Is that what people say with what's it called stuff?
Just blame Obama.
Yeah.
So a lot of fun. Like I said, I made my own little level. It's called Goomba Towers. So if you see it out there, play it. It's called Goomba Towers. It's real simple.
Really?
It's not crazy. It's a very simple level. Because when I played the game, I played the games, Reggie.
Your body was ready.
I
know there's a level in there on the pre-done Nintendo levels because there's like 100
some
of them.
The pre-done. There's a Five Nights at Freddy's level where the person did each of the bears' faces in the various Mario backgrounds.
Well, I'm talking about there's like 100 Nintendo made levels in the game.
Yes, yeah, they have,
and one of them is My Body's Ready, and then the Nintendo World Championships. Remember, those guys had to go through and they played some of those levels that are now in the final game.
You can unlock stuff. When the game first came out, it was that you were going to unlock stuff every day. There's supposed to be a day one patch that gets rid of that and makes it so you basically unlock new stuff every 15 minutes.
So you don't have the 90
for every 15 minutes you spend playing in the creator. You gotta be spending that time in the creator. When I played it last night, I don't know if that patch was available yet because when I fired it up, I played for a little bit and then it told me that my next set of creation tools would be available the next day. Yeah. So I'm sure there's a patch waiting for it at home.
Well, we were saying before we went live that you probably had gotten just the unlock.
Yeah, it was probably just the unlock
game,
patch.
And then there was another one because you probably didn't replay the game. You didn't probably boot the game up a second time.
No. I want to. You kidding me? Well, I preloaded that thing, let that thing sit there, and I'm like, it's 11 o'clock. You know what? I'm gonna check just to see it.
Did you know how big the game is?
8 gigs. Wow, it is not big.
I think for Mario assets, I mean, I know you can do new Super Mario Brothers stuff. I think that's really big.
Yeah, considering that 3 of your 4 art styles is
Mario World,
2 8-bits because Mario 1 and Mario 3. Then you have the 16-bit, which is Mario World, and then new Super Mario Brothers. And you can switch seamlessly between it. I designed my level with the new Mario Brothers theme, and I swapped it over to Mario Brothers because when I first started, I only had the 2 themes available. I had Super Mario Brothers, and I had the new Super Mario Brothers. Switched between it. It looked great. The interface on it is really good. If you ever played Mario Paint, I know some of you out there probably have no idea what that is, but if you ever played Mario Paint, there's a lot of familiar sounds and symbols from Mario Paint in that game. When you make a level, like if you're making an underground level, when you click an asset and you click on it in the world, it says the asset. So like if you click brick, you click on it, it'll be like brick.
Oh god.
And then if you click something else, it'll be like super mushroom.
Well, that's kind of fun.
But it's funny because then as you're laying stuff down, it says it to the pitch and tone of the background music. So if you click and hold like the brick button and just drag it across the screen in 2-1, it'll be brick, 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 brick. Brick, 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 brick. It sounds like it would be really annoying, but you play it and it's not really annoying. It's like Mario Paint was. It's just fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like the video I posted,
Mario Paint.
He hit an area and then like a disco ball came out, started shining all over the place. Yeah, started strobe light and played some ridiculous like EDM dance music. It's really cool. Like I said, you can record your own sounds, put your own sounds in the game. You can't upload that. If you upload that and you have your own sounds in there, it's going to replace your sounds with default sounds because naturally Nintendo being geared towards children, they don't want
come on. I'm not putting that clip in again.
Sorry, no, I lost my train of thought. You took it and you had it. And
whatever. Life finds a way.
Yeah,
life
finds a way.
Finds a way.
You took something and you didn't learn about it.
I really hate that man.
But it is a really, really good game. I highly recommend it. Not Game of the Year. Not. I think Game Trailers gave it like an 8.7.
That seems like that or like 9. Like
yeah,
that's cool.
like high 8s, low 9s. I give it.
Yeah. You can do so much in that.
There's some things that make it fall short. It would have been great, and who knows, maybe Super Mario Maker 2. It would have been great to see if there was a tool in there that would let you put a bunch of levels together to basically form
your own game.
And then
put it out
that
like a
would
package.
be really fucking cool.
Yeah, because then you could do themes. Because I know Little Big Planet didn't have that in their first, I think, like game or two, but then they ended up making like the little portals at the end. So you could go in and you could continue to the next level and you could put parts in there. And so there's a bunch of like unique stuff that they would let you do in that.
Yeah.
That worked wonders. I'm going to probably pick it up.
I recommend everybody pick it up.
I might wait for a slight price drop just because I'm like flooded right now.
It's too bad. There was a site,
so
and I don't know how
flooded.
legit the site was. I think it was MOGA. Had it posted for like $40.
Wow.
I was going to do it, but I just wanted digital. I wanted it right then and
Well,
there.
and Amazon had it for a while too, where it was the 50.
The viewers, so I could talk about it tonight. I did it for you.
Yeah, as I was flying through what's it called. We'll talk about that next.
Oh yeah. Obviously, we'll get that, but I want to talk about what's the new hotness right now.
Well, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. I wanted to talk about the digital. For me, I didn't get a digital because a few reasons. One, that I wanted that art book or whatever that's packaged in with the $60 one. And I don't know if we got because I didn't look it up.
The art book, is that the one that's got the skinny Mario in there?
Yeah, it's like a special package. And
he's
it's
creepy,
like
and I apologize to anybody, but he
don't,
looks like
don't say that. We've got to kind of be a little more nice.
I don't think we do.
We've done some stuff. Okay, then let it rip.
He looks like he has cancer or AIDS.
Wow.
He does. That Mario looks sickly. He looks sickly.
You can contract a lot of stuff when you're doing a lot of plumbing work and you're going through pipes and you're underground.
Eating a lot of mushrooms.
You're around reptiles. Yeah. You could be allergic to that. But there's a bunch of different stuff that just, you're weirding me out again. But no, I didn't get that for the reason that I wanted the physical book.
Why do you?
I thought there was a version that came with an amiibo as well, like the 8-bit amiibo. But I'm pretty sure scalpers murdered that thing.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah,
of course they did.
So
because while we're on the topic of amiibos, I just
here, I'm gonna be back in a minute, man. You keep talking to them about Mario.
But I wanted to wait for you. Are you making sure our video's not falling off?
No.
Are you going to yell at the assistants because they're being too fucking loud?
Kind of.
Go yell at the assistants. Tell them to quiet the fuck down.
Oh, I might.
Go. Yeah, quiet down in there.
Well, if you want to give us $130, we can.
Yeah, if you'd like to contribute towards this.
Oh,
anyways,
assistants already have in a way.
Sorry.
But no, I also didn't want to go digital just because of the fact that my Wii U is out of space. And I'm one of those people, dude. I have a bunch of hard drives sitting around.
Just hook one up.
It's so out of print. No, it's bullshit. When did that Wii U come out? When did the Wii U come out?
I know it's stupid, but
32 gigs.
Nintendo makes stupid hardware decisions.
I can't even fit all the stuff that I have digitally on there, and it's out of principle. No. 32 gigs.
I have a 500 gig. I have a 500 gig hard drive external hooked up that thing. I just digital download everything.
Yeah, and that's just BS. Because you want to know why it's BS?
Why?
Because PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 were out at the time, and they had 500 gig consoles. And here comes the Wii U launching with, was it 8 and 32 or is it 16 and 32?
8 and 32.
Fuck that. I refuse.
You refuse?
Yeah, I do.
I
Read my lips.
I think you're being silly.
Well, I'm gonna buy it physical. It's just that's the thing with me and the digital Nintendo.
I like the digital. I don't want.
No.
I don't need all the discs. And you.
Yeah. So what happens when you get tired of Mario Maker and you can turn around and sell it to GameStop for like $40 when it's still new?
You know what?
Yeah.
My days of selling games back are done because
they have decent deals at time. Like we don't want to get too sidetracked or talking about the used games, but a lot of people rip on that, and it's like. They're getting better now at a lot of their deals at some of these stores where you can get like $35.
If I had a physical game and I was going to sell it, I would just sell it on eBay.
Yeah.
Problem solved. But so, yeah, we were talking about the amiibos and scalpers being pieces of shit.
Oh, yeah. Did you want to tell them about the nice little text message and email that you woke up to yesterday?
And not even. I was at work and I was just checking my email and I was like, oh, shit. I subscribe. I don't know if you can even call it subscribing. But, I have stock alerts on In Stock Now, or what was the name of the site?
Like Now In Stock.
Yeah, Now In
or
Stock.
something like that.
And I finally got an alert. Mind you, I signed up. When did I sign up for that? Do you remember? Was that months ago?
It was like the week after the Splatoon came out.
Week after. I just got an alert
that
the Splatoon Amiibo 3-pack was in stock.
Yeah.
At GameStop. They were in stock online and in stores. I didn't go to the store. I thought about going to the store and picking one up, but I did order one off their website.
Yeah, the thing is, if a lot of these scalper sites on the forums,
See,
like,
that is the problem. I just don't know. Do I keep
they
them
take their
or do I
kids,
become a dirty scalper and mark mine up?
When's the last time you played Splatoon? You were kind of maybe waiting for the amiibos to go through and unlock.
Well,
stuff.
see, I'm more so because you gotta remember you gave me your spare girl amiibo one. I put her on the Mario Maker thing and it dumped her in there. I had a little 8-bit
cool.
amiibo girl, so they have a ton of them.
Yeah.
So I almost kind of want to use amiibos for that, but I don't think, and this is dirty, but screw you, Nintendo. You don't have to keep the amiibos on there, so what I might do one day is just come by and be like, hey, give me all your amiibos, I'll be right back.
I thought they're kind of coded to the what's it called? Because that girl I gave you was fresh out of the 3-pack. She was never used.
So maybe
Nintendo,
you have to...
Yeah, trust me, they're on
When you get Mario Maker, you'll have to try it, and then I'll try it and see if they allow it.
Yeah, but still, the NPD or whatever, the charts that just came out the other day, Nintendo has sold 7 million amiibos to date. And if you do the math...
How many systems have they sold?
Let's do the math. Systems?
Yeah.
They've sold more amiibos than Wii U systems, if that's what you're asking. Wow. I think there are like a 10 or 11 million Wii U's, and I could be off. I'm going to do the math right now. I'm terrible at math, so yes, I'm using a calculator.
What are you...
I'm looking at how much money
What are you doing? What are you buying?
What are you buying? What are you selling?
What are you selling?
$84 million if my math on the calculator
is what they've made off of amiibos.
Amiibos, yeah.
And you know it doesn't cost them nearly what they sell for
exactly.
Cost of plastic and
they could be making more if they could deal with stock. The beef I have with Nintendo, and I don't know if we covered this in the first episode.
Hey,
what?
You know what the NFC stands for on the Wii U pad?
Uh-oh.
You want to know what it stands for?
What's it stand
for? No
for?
fucking clue. That's what it stands for. No fucking clue. See, I really do have a what's it called? A bipolar relationship with Nintendo.
Yeah, dude.
One moment I love them, and then, like I said, Mario Maker. Buy it. It is good.
Oh hell yeah!
And I firmly believe it's not going to be one of those games that you just play. Sorry, this table. It's not going to be one of those games that you just play. I think for a little bit because. They have the 10 Mario Challenge, and they have the 100 Mario Challenge. The 10 Mario Challenge, you get 10 lives. It's 8 levels or 9 levels. You have to beat them. All the levels are the Nintendo-made levels.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Some of them are pretty fucking crazy. And you got to play through it multiple times, because like you said, they have like 100 levels. So you play through it once, you only get one set. You play through it multiple times, you unlock some stuff too.
Yeah. Well, that alone, it's worth the money.
Oh, yeah.
The problem with a lot of people online is they're pissed at it with $60.
You see, and you know what?
With the content you get, I don't know. Like it's a weird.
That's what I was torn about. Yeah. Like when you think about it, it's like it's like tax is $63. It's like I don't know. Like maybe $40, maybe $50. But they also have the 100 Mario Challenge in there, and that gives you 100 lives. You gotta get through 100 levels, and that pulls from Nintendo-made levels and user-created levels.
That's pretty cool.
And the thing I know about this game, and it kind of bums me out, but I see why they did it, is like my Goomba Tower thing has a point where you can jump on a Koopa shell and send it flying down the road, and it'll kill tons of shit, and like the free levels fly in. You can only get a maximum of 3 1-ups per level, so you can't just have. Like a life generator, and it's like, oh, hey, I'm just going to sit here and watch as all these Goombas get taken out. No, you can only get up to 3 1-ups at a time. But it's really good. You know, you have the user-created levels in there. You have the Nintendo-created levels in there. It's worth the money. It is. And the maker itself, the designing levels is really easy, really intuitive.
I'm not going to show them what I'm drawing. Was that the map you made?
Oh, yeah, kind of. Kind of get cut out, Mario.
Do you not get what I'm doing here?
Oh, Matthew. You know, it's funny you mentioned that cutout Mario. I wanted to bring him, and I totally forgot.
The what Mario? Oh, the one that, yes.
The wood Mario. That
we got when we were little. You can tell the story.
You could put him right there. You can't go here.
We're going to put the MIGcast logo up here. Yeah. We're going to get a physical one made, but boom, digital. Well, it'll be there, actually. I don't know why we're talking about this.
Yeah, you'll see it
You'll
see it.
Yeah.
Put a lot of hard work in that.
But yeah, we got a Mario.
Fuck, how long ago was that?
I was a little kid. I got a Ghostbusters 2 one, and Ghostbusters 2 came out in 89. So I was at least 6. Did he have the 2 fingers?
Hey, Mom!
Yeah?
When did we get that Mario cut out when we were kids?
We got it from Donata over here. They had like the little farmers market. Yes.
Yes. You got it in Donata.
They had where Joanne Fabrics. No, not where they are. We're like where Old Navy is along that side there, and TJ Maxx, because I remember that's where we went.
What year?
Oh, the 80s.
$63,
No.
I don't know. Maybe 1980.
It was in the 80s, easily. It
80.
had to be 9, yeah, because my
1989?
Ghostbusters thing had the 2 fingers.
What
and
happened to the
it was 89.
Ghostbuster thing?
It's somewhere we pitched it. It's in storage.
I got it. It's in the closet.
All right, Ghostbusters Mario on this wall.
Sweet.
Next
All
week.
right, thanks. You can go back to watching your Lifetime dramas.
Why are you shouting at me?
I don't know, because this was important. I needed to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Isn't he missing a finger?
No.
No, the finger's a little
Scuffed up.
scuffed up, but you know, fresh paint job will take care of that.
I mean, yeah, you're talking like 24 years.
Yeah.
We've had that thing for a long time.
And we've had it forever. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
But it's really cool.
Thanks.
I'm sure Nintendo might block our video for having unlicensed merchandise in our video.
That would be really
dick.
stupid and shitty of them.
Well, we'll get into this news story about that I saw online, and they're speedrunners, right? And a lot of these guys use modded ROMs or games or whatever, emulators to do their speed runs.
Yes.
And basically Nintendo went through and pulled down all this guy's famous, this guy's like a really well-known speedrunner, and they're taking all his videos
Why
down.
do they do that? What was he speedrunning?
Like one of the Mario games.
Like old school Mario?
Oh god, yeah. But it was like he uses a
Because
ROM,
he uses a ROM.
or through an emulator. That's like the way a lot of these guys will do that.
Oh my god,
basically
Nintendo,
for save states
Get
and
with
all
the fucking times. Jesus.
Well, yeah, and his letter was from Nintendo's anti-piracy team. And it's like, Nintendo, your online would be better if you didn't have these idiots running around with the anti-piracy team. Their consoles are really like near impossible to hack.
It does
More
take
so
it is
than
really hard
the other
to
competition.
It's really hard to hack a Nintendo system.
Why do you need to sit there and get on people trying to help you sell? I mean, they don't necessarily need help selling their games. But
No, they
if
don't.
we had an Elgato right now and we were taking Mario Maker footage, we might have our thing we might be getting in trouble.
It's so stupid.
copyright
It's free
strikes.
advertisement, Nintendo.
It really is.
It's free advertisement.
Well, and they're just pissed because
use
people
your
like
fucking heads.
Yeah, they're pissed because people like PewDiePie get millions of views and they're looking at the money that he makes. Like, wait a minute, why can't we get a chunk of that?
All right, Nintendo. So then put up a YouTube channel and start streaming videos.
Yeah, I think
why don't you hire YouTubers to stream for you?
Well, a lot of what they do, and I thought it was bullshit when the Majora's Mask, was it the new 3DS came out, and what they're doing is they send all these care packages to all the famous YouTubers for them to unbox shit. And it's kind of like, really? Like, there's some of these guys, like, they don't care about that shit. They'll take the free stuff and they'll unbox it. But it's like, that's stuff that they could, give to people that want to pay and buy it. And it's that anti-piracy, it's almost as crappy as like here in Chicago now, they're taxing for Netflix. Oh, you want to use Netflix?
Yeah, the Chicago cloud tax.
Yeah.
Is that not out here though? That's just in the
That's like
city
Kane
of Chicago.
County or Chicago or Cook County or whatever they
Cook
are.
County.
And then Dad was saying the other day they're going to start taxing like Uber drivers and all that. It's Chicago, man. They're so fucking
No,
corrupt.
because Illinois is a broke ass state. Mm-hmm. Or you should be more concerned, Illinois, about why everybody's leaving this piece of shit state.
Yeah. So
All right, so yeah, we cover that.
Yeah. So I'm going to pick up Mario Maker because it sounds really cool. But
it is.
I might
It's great.
wait a little.
Check it out. Definitely, it's great, especially if you got younger kids.
Yeah.
It's a great way to introduce them and show them the Mario you grew up with.
Yes.
And I'm
that's
very
smart.
big on.
Yeah.
You get a lot of
Josh is
very old school gamer, and you get a lot of these kids out there nowadays that like their first system was a PlayStation, which just turned 20, by the way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because we got that the year it came out, in 94, I think, or whatever.
Or a PlayStation 2.
Are you in a boat?
Or I'm on a boat. So you have a lot of these kids that miss this good old classic gaming, and we're gonna do a special soon. Maybe the next episode. I don't know if like the special would be episode 5. If the episode would be special, or if the special would be episode 5, or Jesus,
That'd be pretty cool.
or if there would be an episode 5 and there would be like a special on top of it, maybe.
Yeah.
But we are gonna do a special about our gaming roots and growing up, some of our favorite games growing up, because we've been gaming for a very long time.
Yeah, well, and there's a lot
Atari
of
2600.
There's a lot of the older gamers like that are like.
So
our
you
age, in
gamers,
our
you young
30s
gamers
and
don't know
40s.
shit.
Yeah, and that's like how a lot of people are because they grew up with Halo, and a lot of these people don't care about.
Halo.
And for example, one of my young cousins who was I don't know if he was like 5-ish or 6 at the time.
This story broke my heart.
I had it. It was what's it called? DS. I mean, this is after the DSi had been out so long, so I cracked it, and so I had. No, I'm not gonna. I had emulators on there, so I had the old Nintendo games that I had New Super Mario Brothers that I bought on there or whatever, because that didn't play DSi ROMs. It just played old Nintendo games like NES. Mm-hmm. And so I was playing Mario 1, and my cousin was asking what I was playing, and so I let him play that, and it sucks. He fell in a pit and tried wall jumping off the thing.
Yeah, he tried to wall jump out and was upset.
Sucks.
Yeah, upset. It's like...
Yeah, and I tried telling him that this is where it came from. Yep. Which comes back to what I was going to say is...
kids, man.
Was Josh and his wife work, so we will babysit his daughters, from time to time. And so we babysat them today, and she was going on and on about Mario Maker, and I thought she knew that you bought it. That's how it sounded to me. And she was excited. Or maybe she knew that you were going to buy it, and she was excited for that. But I was playing Tearaway Unfolded for PlayStation 4 because it's $39.99.
Oh,
which I hammered that out in the last, because dude, it's so.
Did you beat that already?
No.
Oh,
I'm like only 2 or 3 hours into it. I beat it on the Vita, but
60
they
FPS,
added.
right?
Oh god, yeah, 1080p.
The footage
looks fantastic.
The game looks gorgeous.
Yeah, it really looks gorgeous. It runs beautiful. They added. I've heard various numbers. I've heard that they added 30% new content in there. And then the crafted edition, which is it's kind of like the day one, which you're going to still be able to find for probably some time. Comes with a bunch of costumes. It comes with a Journey costume, a Kratos costume. It comes with, I think, the Order 1886, one of those costumes. Free soundtrack and all that. But, they changed a lot, obviously. The whole intro of the game is different than the Vita one.
Oh, wow.
Because the Vita, you had the cameras on there. You had the touch screens on both sides. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of stuff that wouldn't carry over to the PS4. Why are you...
I don't know. I'm just fucking with you.
Does he do some weird, dance thing? Or, I don't know.
I thought you were doing the surprise... What is it? The surprise squirrel? Surprise chipmunk?
But no, they had to redo the whole intro to the game and how that worked. And I don't have a PlayStation camera, just because those things were like $60. I should have got one when Amazon had Prime Day, because those things were like $19.99 or super cheap or whatever. But you can still use that, and you can add, Josh's daughters were just in my room just going crazy over this game. And, the whole making,
I had to pick that up.
Drawing on the touchpad on the controller and, creating your own crowns, putting butterfly wings, and basically... I mean, you could draw the F word out and put that on a butterfly's wings, and the thing will be flying throughout the whole game. Because
a fuckerfly?
Yeah, it'll be a fuckerfly.
Nice, a fuckerfly.
And you could design this thing. It's the first hour of the game, and then you could be 8 or 9 hours in the game, and here comes a fuckerfly just flying by, and whatnot. And so you can do so much. It's just such a great little game, and like I said last week, it just feels like something Nintendo would do. It's just such a brilliant game. Thank you, Media Molecule, and is it Tarsier or whatever? It's probably French, so it's like Tossois Studios, like Peeler Molyneux. I know it's new or whatever, but
fucking French. What's it supposed to do? Make my dick bigger?
That's Belgium. If you're thinking about Van Damme.
Oh, my bad. Van Damme. Does he think he's gonna make an appearance again?
On what? Oh, and here
he's made a couple of
dude.
appearances.
He might come flying through and shooting guns off and disrupting the podcast. He's fucking crazy. Yeah, but he's kind of getting his career back on track. I don't want to get sidetracked here. But Kickboxer is being remade. And he's in it.
Wait, what?
He's in it. He's going to be like I'm being a little
like
loud
the trainer guy.
Yeah, he's going to be like I think it was a Dennis Chan or whatever was the Chinese guy in the first episode or whatever. That's our Reggie alarm. That Reggie has breached the perimeter of the MIG, the MIG-cast perimeter of the headquarters.
I know we played other stuff, but I need just a moment.
Yeah, no, give me a minute.
Because I want... Wait,
I gotta step away for a sec. Keep talking.
Oh, okay.
Right here. Oh,
So yeah. Hey, how you doing? What? How you doing?
I had to get something. Dude, come on, man. It's the PG podcast. Not really. We already said fuck a couple times. Fuck or fly. They're gonna do cable guy.
Would you fuck me?
Dude, we did all this last episode, man.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. We have a lot to talk about still with Metal Gear, but I'm going to finish my Tearaway rant.
You finish your Tearaway rant. I got to go step away for a second. I'm going to come right back. I want to bring in the next segment with a bang.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Okay.
Keep talking. Keep talking about Tearaway. Don't talk about something else.
But, no, so yeah, Josh had the Vita version of Tearaway and didn't really get... It's a slow game. It starts out kind of slow, and that's one of my gripes that I have with Tearaway. Because you don't have jump when you start. There's a roll ability you get later on. There's like a bunch of like suck weapons and like gun type weapons or whatever that you get later in the game. And the problem I had with the Vita version was there were a lot of pacing issues where you would unlock these abilities, and then before you know it, the game would be over. And so I don't think that they gave you enough abilities early on, and then they didn't give you enough time to go through and utilize them all. And I think that kind of made the platforming a little rough because it starts a little slow. And the PlayStation 4 version, it still kind of has that pacing issues with it. But my God, that game is so freaking good, though. It's just such a great little title. And I mean, it's $39.99. Yeah, I'm telling them about Tearaway.
Can we talk about other things?
Yeah, in a minute here.
Sweet.
But you guys need to remember now, it's almost the middle of September. And so what's good about the middle of September is that Black Friday will be upon you soon in like 2 months. Dude, you're getting sawdust all over the house.
Am I?
Yeah. What are you supposed to... Is this snake?
You ready? Boom! Let's talk about fucking Metal Gear Solid.
He just threw a cardboard box across the room. And I don't even think you saw that on camera because it was too far on the side.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But, no, so...
If you missed it, I was in a cardboard box and I just popped out of it. Like Snake.
He was.
Like punished Venom Snake.
Not Baby Snake.
Let's talk about Metal Gear Solid some more.
Let's do it, because you want to know how many hours I've put into this freaking game.
How many hours have you put in Metal Gear Solid?
Last time we did this podcast, I think it was a day...
I think I'm still for him.
It was a day or two after it was out. Oh, you're well. Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
I said
You
nothing.
calling me fat?
No.
Not fat, I'm big boned.
You're a big boss.
I am big boss.
But no, I'd played 12 hours out of like 24 hours since the game had come out originally. And,
my arm!
are you Miller or are you Big Boss?
I'm Big Boss. Oh,
Yeah.
no, I got the wrong arm.
I don't know. I think Miller's this arm, Big Boss is that arm. So you're Miller. You have your little shades on, your little aviators.
I'm angry, Snake. Angry they took us out. Sorry. So I'm sorry, continue.
I apologize to our amputee fans out there. Oh, it's a joke to you, huh?
How are our amputee fans even using the mouse to find this video to watch this?
Take it away, Josh.
No, you were telling us about Metal Gear Solid. How many hours have you played?
50 hours.
Jesus, what percentage are you?
29% through the
Tell
game.
us, without spoiling like the Giant Bombcast did to me, some of the things that you've seen or like
Well, my mother base is massive. I'm getting to the point where it's almost fully upgraded.
I've built
what I know.
4 platforms, and I thought that was fucking huge. So I can only imagine how big even more look.
Yeah. There's a couple things that I think about the game. Like, I'm kind of pissed that sites gave this a 10 out of 10. Because I'm telling you, this game, I personally...
It's not deserving.
No, I don't think it is too. And I mean, I know a lot about the story that I can't tell you all about. But like,
a couple weeks. We'll
this game
we'll get a couple weeks and we'll go
is
full spoiler.
8.5 to like 9.5. There's no way this game is a 10. And I have a gripe a lot with the review event that Konami did.
I think it's a 9. 9
yeah.
9.9 to 9.5.
You got a lot to do. I'm nervous because of where I am. Like, I know everyone's like, oh, you're 30% through. Everybody I've heard says the game just... a little after where I am in the story.
That's not acceptable, dude. Continue.
Anyways, I got Quiet. That's not a fucking spoiler too, because like some people get so sensitive with that. Quiet is a buddy in the game. Oh my. Oh, that humming is fucking creepy. Let me tell you about Quiet, right? Because these aren't spoilers, right? You get
tell me
Quiet
about
as a
Quiet.
buddy.
I haven't gotten that far in
at
my
some
game
point
yet.
in the game. I've unlocked her silent trank
I
rifle.
want that so bad.
it's so
I have
sexy,
heard
man.
when she has that, you can pretty much just have her clear out an
Yeah.
entire fucking base.
Me and her, it's great. Because I, for one, I'm gonna get sidetracked here. I love Kiefer Sutherland as Big Boss. He's grown on me now.
Yeah, like
When I hear him, I don't hear Jack Bauer anymore.
I still
You
hear,
do?
I
No, wait till you get quiet.
I still totally hear Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
Oh God. More so when
I
he starts
had,
yelling. When he starts yelling, that Jack Bauer comes out.
And just, yeah, with Quiet, it's great because you deploy her. At first, because online, people were bitching about Quiet. Like, how do I use her? She just sits and doesn't do anything.
Oh, you need to use her off
You have
the map,
to
right?
hit, I'm on PC, but you have to go into your iDroid, or if you're on PC,
Yep.
hit Escape.
Press down.
Go over to 3, and you have Buddy Support menu. You can click
Oh, you don't even got to
on,
do that from what I'm saying. You can just press down on the control
on the controller,
pad.
maybe,
I
to
play.
pull
You
up
press down
Quiet
and
or
it pulls
whatever.
up. Yeah.
But you got to pull up the map. You got to send her to scout or attack an outpost. And what she'll do is she'll warp around. She's crazy, like she does. And then she'll get into position, and then you'll see the thing will pop up. Quiet is in position, and then you'll start hearing her crazy fucking humming.
Yeah, and I heard when she hums, that means she has a shot lined up, right?
Yes, I'll put the humming into the video because that's another thing.
Nice.
Sorry, it's not a spoiler. It's a fucking hum. And if you got a problem with that,
She just hums.
don't play any video
Right,
game.
and when she's humming, you know she has a shot.
Yeah,
So you
and
tell her, take the shot.
Oh yeah, so that's when Kiefer. You do a couple things. Since I got her silent
When he
rifle,
gives her an order, what's he to say to her?
he's got a few. You have take aim. And
Take
what
aim.
she does is when you put your cursor on an enemy, you'll see her laser sight move over to it, and you can lock her onto that. So that's for synchronizing. There's enemies that have helmets, right?
Yeah,
And so what you do, I have my silent trank sniper, and so what I'll do is I'll line up a headshot, and then I'll say take aim on quiet, and then I'll say fire, and she'll say it like Kiefer. She'll hit the guy, take his helmet off, and then
Then
I'll
you can
follow
put-
up with the shot. There's one cover me, so what I'll do is I'll be crawling low, and if I'm getting overwhelmed, like there's 5 guys, and if I'm screwed, if I'm boxed in, I can say cover me, and she'll just start fucking unleashing hell on the base.
Nice.
She will shoot until it is clear. And there's a mission where I was rescuing somebody.
Yeah, I heard she can be a little broken. Like she's like easy mode from that.
I have noticed. Well, yeah, she is OP. But a lot of people are bitching about that, and it's like I don't see that because like it's like Navy SEALs in real life. Like think about that. If you're outfitted like that and you're fighting against like these scrubs, it's
stupid
20
Russians.
times out of 10, which is a stupid. Like this will give 110%.
What do you think, John?
Fucking Rambo 3. And let me tell you also why
The mission where you're in like the cave type area,
Yes.
totally reminiscent of Rambo.
It
3.
totally, and Kojima loves that.
Oh,
And there's
yeah.
inspiration with Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like Rambo 3, the movie, the game.
Yep.
And I loved Ghost Recon. I love tactical shooters. So that's why Metal Gear, when I'm saying I think it's like an 8.5 to a 9.5, that's because I fucking love planning out crazy missions. I sneak, I go stealth. When I get alerted sometimes. Now I've got some better weapons and I got some stuff I can't talk about.
See, I still
I can go all out.
I only got the damn trank pistol. I got the rubber bullet SMG, but I haven't used it yet.
Yeah, it's the fuck, I can't remember the name.
Yeah, so I'm still on the. But I always
The
do my
riot
best.
or whatever.
I don't kill ever really. If shit gets crazy and pops off,
I did,
I'll just start charging people and CQC.
You guys saw in the trailer, and slight spoiler for people, the more guys you kill, Snake can become Demon Snake, and his horn will grow bigger, and you'll see the Snake in the trailer where he's constantly drenched in blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have heroism, and allegedly if you start killing people and you get the opposite of that, you can go dark. A lot of people...
So that heroism thing can decrease instead?
I believe, from what I've heard. I know that Demon Snake exists.
Because I know there's missions where if like you don't do certain things or you like every time you get spotted it's like -10 heroism.
Oh,
But,
God,
like,
yeah. And you won't get an S rank if you have certain weapons or something.
Yeah, you get so much more heroism. I mean, just grabbing a guy and telling him to spit it out and it will give you 10 heroism.
Tell me
right there.
where
Yeah.
Thank God Christian Bale's not Snake in this game.
It's not around to fight me with Magic Measure. I'd rather just key. Storm's coming.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Now that those movies have passed, those movies are just a fucking
Don't talk
joke.
like them. You're not down to them. The Joker when he was interrogating him.
Oh. Yeah.
Poof! Don't start with the head. It makes the subject all fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that far. DD on my game is still just
Little puppy.
a puppy.
Yeah, it takes some
Is
time.
he grown on yours yet?
Oh yeah, dude. I used him for a while.
I've heard he's pretty badass.
By the time I unlocked, because DD had like a stab attack that he would kill enemies, and so I was pissed because I didn't want that. I wanted like the stun, the trank thing, and I hadn't gotten. By the time I got quiet early in the game because I was able to pop her event or whatever, I basically am quiet. I'm just gonna rock her. I have not used the D-Walker. I have that. That's cool.
Yeah.
And there's even more cool stuff that
goes
you can
fast.
use.
Is it faster than the horse?
Sometimes it's pretty wicked.
A lot of times I won't use the horse though because I want to stop at all these little side
lower
things.
the GMP.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people bitch about if we're gonna get into the cardboard box because 85% of the people playing this game have no idea that there's a fast travel system in this game.
Oh.
And everyone's bitching about calling, hey, but this is Pequod. I'm coming to the LZ. And then you fly. You have to sit on the chopper for 20 seconds.
Pequod or
it's
Pequod?
It's Pequoud, and it's another Moby Dick reference, I believe.
Of course it is.
Because Ishmael.
Because Hideo.
Ahab, and yeah.
Yeah, it's Hideo. He latches onto a subject.
Yeah, but there's so much.
Those look
The
pretty
sandbox is just so cool, and with quiet, like now that I got silent, like
I saw him. God, I
That's
can't
cool.
wait to get her.
I'm getting to the point now where all the enemies that I'm seeing at bases are like A's, B's, like they're good ranks. So I'm basically firing all the scrubs at my base.
That's good. I just keep capturing everything I
But
get.
yeah, but I'm gonna talk about Mother Base because there's a couple camps of people. There's a lot of people that really get pissed off with how Mother Base worked out because if you remember in Peace Walker, it was just a menu. You never went to Mother Base. You could go through menus and see it. I really hate after so many missions I have to go back to this base, run around, beat the shit out of my guys. So thank you, boss.
I'm gonna stop you there, Matt.
Just to increase morale.
I go back to my base. I don't beat the shit out of my guys. I still get the little message that says their morale's increased.
Well, if you're around them, and
I
they see
believe you
and
just
stuff,
have
yes.
to go near them.
But every time I
Granted,
kick the shit out of
that
them,
sucks.
you get, I think, quicker morale.
That does
And
suck
interrogate
having
your
to go
guys.
there.
They'll tell you where diamonds are on your rig, and they constantly reset. No,
There's-
they're all over.
There are also missions in Mother Base too you can take,
Yes,
and they're
the
not.
target shooting
They are not
missions.
easy.
I will
Those
tell
are not
you,
easy.
if you're doing the shooting missions, the target practice missions on Mother Base, enable night vision.
Yeah.
Do those at night
Really?
because the targets will friggin' glow and they're way easier to see. Because oh my god, what a pain in the ass that those can be.
My first couple times doing
Missed
it, I
that
got
one
like,
target that's...
I only got like 8. I was expecting them all to be in that one little area.
No,
Nope.
they're all... Sometimes you get to go through a path and they'll all be along that path.
Yeah, that and then my other biggest bitch. Now that I have multiple platforms, going from platform to platform takes a long time.
Until I found out about, coming it back around to the beginning, cardboard box and invoices. They're by the helipads on the main platform when you fly in. Like you have the command platform, the R&D platform. It'll be the
Medical
main,
platform.
the first one that came in.
Yeah.
They'll have the helipad there, but then there'll be the giant, it's like a bright orange platform. You just go on there, enable your cardboard box, and then you'll go straight to a menu a second later. You don't have to wait for Pequod to land and then sit for a minute. He'll take you right to whatever platform you choose. So it's the easiest way to get around and whip the shit out of your guys. And yeah, I was hating on this game a lot with the travel because, I mean, yeah, it's more realistic and you got to call in, wait for, extraction and to move to another location. But using the cardboard box system and the cargo is awesome. And then that also comes back to making sure that you find what at enemy bases?
Diamonds?
Invoices, motherfucker.
Oh.
Do you rip them off the wall? I was trying to think of something.
I haven't found a whole lot of invoices.
They're at
Where
the
are they?
the bigger bases. Like the small little checkpoints with 2 or 3 guards don't have them. But yeah, there's going to be like a little delivery, like a shipping area, and you can just go up to it and you rip the sheet off, and then you can always fast travel to that place.
Does DD have an eye patch?
He does. He's
The
missing
dog?
an eye. Yeah.
When he
And Ocelot
when-
Baker.
when he misses something, do you yell at him? You go, I guess you didn't see that coming, did you?
Fucking
Yeah,
Street
you like
Fighter
how I
reference.
worked that fucking in there like that?
We should talk about Street Fighter. You should real quick about how that was a good movie. We enjoyed that.
It's a video game movie.
Oh, it's good, man.
It's video game-ish.
Oh, dude, I love it.
Video game. We good?
I think Van Damme is freaking awesome in that.
Are we good?
Yeah, and one of the sites, I think it was Kotaku or Joystick, a
I like
couple.
that movie. They fucked up some
It was
things.
a year or two ago. Well, no, it's the fact that when you,
Sim was fucked up. That was stupid.
do not hate him because he's or whatever with Blanca.
But Bison, fucking Raul Julia, one of his last roles as Bison.
the man was dying. He was near death when he was filming that movie,
Cancer like a motherfucker.
and the Pax Bicycle.
Like, there's a good performer. Like, I love him in that movie. I absolutely love him in that movie. That is a good movie. That movie does get a bad rap.
But when you're watching that movie, you need to. When you watch Van Damme's performance, you need to understand he is fucked up on coke through that entire movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I heard
It was Tuesday.
It had a couple
They
things
were
going on.
banging,
Yeah.
man. Cammy and Guile getting it on.
Yeah, I guess some behind the scenes or something. Didn't he say they were just obliterated off coke the entire
Oh,
time?
yeah. He was partying hard, coming to the set late, and
I love my wife.
yeah, it was somebody. D'Souza directed that movie. It was like
Yes.
Phil D'Souza or something like that, and so he had this whole interview thing he did about that movie, and like, I'm sorry, that movie was great. Like,
That was
I
a great
loved.
movie.
It came out in '94, I
You
believe.
know what other movie came around that time that was not great?
Mario Brothers.
No. Double Dragon.
Robert Patrick though was the only great thing about.
Yeah, played the
about
Shadow
that
King
movie.
or Shadow Ball. I don't know.
Yeah, that dude from Party of Five was in that. I can't remember his friggin' name, but he played.
I blocked out a lot of that movie.
Billy or whatever. I was gonna say that he played
Jimmy and Bimmy.
that he played Ken in Street Fighter, but that was Damian Chapa, who's in Under Siege. I was watching the other day. And
Really?
I was like, holy shit, it's fucking Ken, or whatever. Nobody beats me in the kitchen.
My favorite guy in that whole movie is still Zangief. I like Zangief.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's down.
No, it's not.
it's
Side.
sideways.
Yeah, and then. Yeah, that was a
Fun fact with that, that Zangief from that movie played Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre reboot in 2001 or so, or 2003, and then he also played Chip Shrek in Batman Returns. Father! He was doing a walk-in impression.
What?
That is Zangief, by the way. Look it up. It's Andrew Berzinski or whatever. Look it up right now. Are you on the internet?
I can't. I am
right now. Okay,
I am on the internet.
Yeah, go to IMDb and I believe it's Andrew Bray. Just type in rather than look up the movie. You're gonna type in Andrew and then it's like BRY or BRY.
Andrew Bry
or Beer. I think it's BYR.
Bry Jones. Andrew Plain.
Bierinsky.
This didn't work out very well at all.
No, you need to go to IMDb.
Oh.
And the Bierinski could be wrong, but I know that's his name and how it's pronounced.
That's not the same guy. There's no way.
Dude, watch. His mind is gonna.
Really?
Yeah.
Zangief was fucking huge in that.
Yeah, look that shit up. Or just go to Batman Returns and pull up Chip Shrek.
But Chip Shrek was just a... Oh, dude. You just hit the camera in the worst way. You might want to reframe that bad boy. It's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah. Is it all fucked up? Wah, wah. All right, good job. All right. Let's see. Zangief. Andrew Baranowski.
Yeah, click on him. What else has he been in, Josh?
Dude, this guy looks huge.
Yeah, what else has he been in? That's Zangief, though, isn't it?
Holy
Certainly looks
shit.
like yeah, scroll down. Burn notice. You can tell just in his profile picture that's Zangief. You want it 1994. Oh, look, there it is.
Chip Shrek.
Yeah, father.
No.
He did that whole movie. He did Christopher Walken impression. Do you remember the movie when they're gonna take him? And he's like, "Father, no!" And he's like, "Chip, Shrek, what are you doing to my kid?"
Wow, it doesn't. I guess it does kind of look like him.
Yeah, take me.
You're gonna
instead.
have to put like little graphics save yourself.
Yeah.
Side by sides.
I'm a huge I'm like a personal IMDb.
Wow.
I can basically think of shit like that off the top of my head. Like I'm pretty good at that crap. But yeah, that fucking Bruce Wayne is Batman or whatever. What is it? Selena Kyle says. What the?
Of course he is, you idiot.
Yeah. Bruce Wayne, what are you doing dressed as Batman?
Good movie, man. So yes. So how did we even get off this whole side? I had to make the.
We're talking about Street Fighter the movie. No, we totally got fucking sidetracked. We're fucked.
We're really good at sidetrack.
I have a lot on this list. We might go for 2 hours just because we have not touched a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. If we're gonna go longer, I think maybe about an hour. We stop, take a break, and then come back.
Yeah, we might do a cut because there is a lot of shit.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about.
That's coming up here. We got TGS next week, and there's some pretty major shit I want to talk about.
But I mean, we can finish up with Metal Gear.
Oh yeah, Metal Gear. But I love it. Just because I love the tactical sneaking in, I can do whatever the heck I want. My weapons are getting developed now to a point where I have a lot of options when I go into an area. And I bought the Collector's Edition Strategy Guide because I like, there's a lot of hidden blueprints.
That strategy guides are nice too. Is it a lot like the Metal Gear Solid 4 strategy guide was?
Well fucking done. It's like 400 pages.
Metal
It shows,
Gear Solid 4
comes with a huge unfoldable map, which I should go get and show you guys. It would take up the whole camera. And what was I going to suggest here? The blueprints. I couldn't make a quiet, silent trank rifle because I was missing blueprints. And then I looked and it was around mission 23. Which I'm going to get into the open world because there's a couple things that really do piss me off in Metal Gear.
When you're using quiet, don't do mission 29 or 40.
I don't know if they fixed that yet, but it was 24 or whatever.
Using quiet, those missions
save
will fucking
file
gone.
Yeah, there's currently a petition. Fuck, I can't talk about the petition.
Oh, because is it spoiler?
It's a spoiler. I'll tell you about it when we're done.
Well,
here.
we can. Well, when we take a break, we can talk about it. But
I'm gonna do what Kind of Funny does.
Does it have to do at the end of the game?
Kind of. I'm gonna do what Kind of Funny does. I'm gonna put my hand on my head, and while you see my hand on my head, we're gonna be talking about a spoiler. When I take my hand off my head, the spoiler is over.
All right. So
here we go.
We're about to talk about a spoiler about Metal Gear Solid 5. If you don't want to be spoiled, fast forward.
Here we go.
Go.
Anyways, at around mission 42, Quiet leaves you. You can no longer use her.
Okay.
She has breakdown story stuff going on.
Okay.
And so fans are pissed because if you haven't 100% of the game, she makes shit easy. So going back with her weapons, people are pissed that they have her taken from them.
So you need to knock out everything before you do that mission.
Yes, and there's a couple things you can do. Like you can put the butterfly emblem on her as your Diamond Dog logo. You can use the butterfly and the butterfly codename. Don't start throwing shit.
I won't throw shit.
No, last week. All right, we're done here. Anyways, there's a petition to get her put back in, and it's a lot of signatures. We're done. Touch nothing.
I fucked it up.
Touch nothing, or I touch you.
I fucked it up again.
Just like last week, you're gonna start throwing things around
That's,
and having a little fit.
No, because it's a beautiful set. You worked very hard on this. Very hard.
I dream a G. But we got a lot of. We're still gonna tweak stuff, but no, yeah. So no, I love Metal Gear. I can't wait to play more of it. I gotta take a little bit of a break because I'm going crazy on it.
While we're on the topic of Metal Gear, why don't we talk about some of the DLC conspiracy that's surrounding this game?
Some stuff leaked, and thank you mainly to the PC gamers. PC gamers were digging through. They found a bunch of files, and there's a bunch of footage that was in the trailer for a segment of the game that was like not even in. They never.
Sorry, I thought it was all melting.
I got die from Slurpee.
I got a piece of ice in there, and I thought I was going to choke on ice.
Brain freeze.
Sorry. So people were going through the PC version, and they found
a ton of unused Kiefer Sutherland voice files for Big Boss. They found files from other characters that people might not know about that are spoilers. What else did they find? You know what? We'll be right back.
We're back.
We had a scare. Metal Gear Solid 5
DLC.
V. It's not
V.
5. Kojima has said many times it is not 5. It is V. V has come through.
Tactical espionage. It's something else.
We did this the other.
Yeah, but because it used to be tactical espionage action, now it's something totally different.
Okay. Give me a minute. It was T. It was Metal Gear T before. Is it Soda? Is it Metal Gear? Not Solid.
It's like
Operations.
It's like tactical.
Deadly.
Tactical
Assaults.
espionage operations, I think is what it is.
Okay.
All right. So, sorry, before the break.
So we're talking about DLC. There's rumors here, allegedly, not aside from the voice work that was missing but that the true final boss of the game is coming later, either as DLC or it'll be patched in. And it's pretty solid that will be happening. This is stuff that had leaked or whatever. Yeah. Because the story, like, of the Metal Gear 5, like, I think a lot of these reviewers of these events did not play through, like, when the story decides to have an abortion on itself. Strong words, yes, I know. And very controversial words for some of you turd burglars out there. But yeah, the DLC is either coming or it'll be patched in for free. Whatever the deal is, it might be coming. I mean, we know DLC is inevitable here, but there's that whole rumor now that, Konami...
Let's talk conspiracy theories.
Okay. What do you want to hear?
Do you think the reason why Konami got rid of Kojima is because he didn't like the fact that he had designed a full experience and then they may have gone in and taken pieces of it out to put in his DLC later?
Yeah, that could easily be what happened. And I was texting you the other day, and I think that's what you're just about to do now. And a Hideo Kojima game got removed from the cover. It has always been on the Metal Gears. Yeah. And some people always were saying Konami had removed it, but the whole conspiracy is, what if? I said, what if, sir? Kojima removed it himself because he did not want his name attached to the front. Which, I don't know, I kind of think is bullshit since you have to see his name every fucking mission in the game.
Well, yeah.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah, their credits.
So, I mean, there's a lot of varying various topics.
That's very interesting, brother.
Or whatnot. Yeah, but, I mean, it's... Metal Gear.
Brother!
How about you, Snake?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. So... while we're on the topic,
I was telling Josh about the model swaps. Real quick, I'm going to let him find this article.
Just MGS5 model swaps?
Yeah, we're on Kotaku. No, don't do that. Just scroll through their news. It's like one of them going to be on the first page somewhere.
Oh, I fucked it up.
If Josh browsing the internet was like an MMO, he just wiped the entire raid.
Fuck you, Matt.
But no, on PC, people know that, PC Master Race. you can do so much cool shit. So people extracted, they went in the game files and they basically were able to swap because the motion capture data and all that is put into the game as characters. So people were able to go in and they were able to make some fun changes. And I want Josh to see. I want you to get his reaction on here. It's just keep doing your thing. Patricia Hernandez, Patrick Levick, Luke Plunkett, blah, 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 blah. Wow, they did a lot of, yeah. Is that it?
Stop.
Yes, click it. Yeah,
This
click
is
that.
Too sexy.
Yeah, click that and watch that.
Oh, no.
Was that Luke Plunkett?
Warning, spoilers follow.
It's not spoilers.
Right.
Watch the video.
This right here?
Mute it. Yeah, and then mute it, just in case. I don't know if there's music. I don't want a copyright strike on us for some of the 80s music that's in here. And full screen that shit. You can have some fun watching it. Just wait.
What the fuck?
So people swapped Quiet's model with Ocelots. And so you're able to go through the game and you're able to see the various things that Quiet does. But it's Ocelot.
Wait, these are all things that Quiet does?
Yeah.
Why does she do these things?
Don't say what they are, but
I'm not
going to
say what they
there's
are.
things about her character that she does. And it's so great, man, because now people are saying...
What the fuck?
If you guys remember, Kojima's in the game.
This is creepy.
So, and it might already be done, knowing the internet, but Kojima, people are going to swap Kojima's model in there and do this. People can swap in Big
This is
Boss.
so creepy. What the fuck?
Oh, just wait. There's more, dude. So he's getting a kick out of this. I might link this into the clip. Otherwise, just go on Kotaku and look for the Metal Gear This Is Too Sexy or whatever. And it's the model swaps.
What
like I was saying.
hell?
So while he's continuing watching that, because I have that on here, the DLC discussion, and I have Metal Gear model swaps.
This is creepy. I hope Troy Baker has seen this.
I'm sure he has.
I hope he's seen
Because
this.
he's pretty active on the internet. But I'm eager to see, like I said, Kojima. Kojima has models in the game. He's one of the guys you can recruit to Mother Base. So I want Kojima's scenes of him doing it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I can't even begin to describe what I just watched. Oh wait, is there more?
There's maybe different GIFs and stuff. That might be in a second video. That could be a mashup. Sure to mute that one too. But no, I'm against all DLC. I really don't like some of it. A lot of times people complete a game and they move on. And I think it's wrong for some of these games to butcher an ending and then release later on an ending.
I'm not going to be able to take him serious anymore.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Troy Ocelot's going to mess you up now when you see him. Yeah. I got a kick out of it. I was watching that late last night and I was laughing my ass off. I thought it was going to wake people up. But yeah, so I can't wait to beat Metal Gear. I mean, I kind of know what's ahead of me somewhat. I know the ending is allegedly disappointing. But, and I know that there's some really cool stuff coming on. I just got to Africa. That's another, not spoiler, because people know that that's one of the locations you go to. So, and that's cool. The game really opens up. I really did not like Afghanistan because it's like, here's this huge open terrain, but kind of like what we saw in that Zelda Wii U footage. Yeah, you got a couple animals and a couple plants you can pick. Outposts, every, 400, 500 meters. Pretty barren. Not a lot going on. A lot of mountains. Oh, it's huge land. No, you're Final Fantasy 13ing it down fucking corridors.
You can't go on a lot of that shit.
When you get to Africa. I might have said Alaska.
I can't begin to tell you how many times I've wanted to get a really good vantage point on an enemy base, and I can't find a way to get
You
up.
knew, because the tutorial tells you at one point, the crevices that have the defined cracks, you can climb up those, and a lot of these mountains you can traverse and go over or whatever. But yeah, so you can do that, and like Africa opens up. When you get there, wow, it opens up. The graphic, you get the rainstorms that are amazing. You get the mud and sludge. Sludge. All right, so that's all I got for Metal Gear.
Yeah, still, I'm still working on it. It's become a little bit hard. That's been what I've mostly been playing, but now that Mario Maker's out, I'm trying to balance time. And the thing that sucks is I got to get Metal Gear Solid 5 done, and I need to get my fill of Mario Maker before November 1st when Fallout 4 comes out.
Yeah, and there's some stuff coming out, I think, in between. I just got to jog my memory. For all we know, there's a surprise Persona 5 release coming in there.
Because TGS is
next week. The Atlas has announced. Sega even has on their site. You can look up their TGS site. Persona 5, they're going to have their own stage. They have a huge event going on. I believe it's between the 17th and the 19th. They're
Still
doing
think that game's coming out
all
this year?
sorts of stuff. They swear by it. Atlas swears by it. People are skeptical, but I was telling you in either the first episode we did or the second, Persona games usually are announced and they usually come out 2 to 3 months after that. because they don't
Yeah, but they announced that a while ago, didn't they?
They didn't announce the release date.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying they'll announce the game is coming. Oh, Persona 4, we're working on it. Here's like a little trailer thing. But it's like when they announce a release date, here comes the media blitz. They're going to show you all the different shit in the game. It's going to be an onslaught. Umlauts. Lots of umlauts in there. Onslaught. It's going to be an onslaught of footage and coverage that is going to be really cool. And that's a guarantee. Next week, you're going to see Persona 5. I cannot wait. They're having all sorts of fun. They have Lotus Juice is going to be doing some music performance-y thing in there somewhere.
I'm really looking forward to Persona 5.
Yeah, I am too. And it'll be nice to get a release date. We can hedge bets. I mean, a lot of people still say no way for the US in 2015. Because you'd think voice actors, somebody would be slipping about something.
It won't be like...
Some people say real wide.
They won't release it in December. It's got to come out in November.
That's what people are saying
in
November.
Ideally before Black Friday and the holiday shopping madness kicks off.
Yeah, I'd be hella impressed. And we talked about during E3, me and Josh, when Fallout, when Todd Howard came out, I was just waiting for him because he started doing, and it's going to be available. And
oh, yeah.
I want a company to literally come out, have a huge blackout. And I think the only company that could do this would be Valve with Half-Life 3. And basically, you do your press conference and it's out friggin' now. Go fucking
get it right now.
And people would just...
Too bad the press conferences would end at that point because every journalist would be going to get Half-Life 3.
It'd be a mega bomb. Of course, we know now that won't happen since Half-Life 3 is like not even in... It's like not even in pre-development, or it just is.
I think they're working on it for Oculus.
I think they're just done. That'd be pretty cool to bring out the Vive.
Oh,
their HTC. Well, I mean, Oculus is all in.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they released it for VR.
Yeah, it'll be VR because Half-Life 2 works in VR. I don't want to get too sidetracked, but but no. So Perfona. It's a whole new spin-off. Yeah, Perfona. It's like the Matrix with the telephones, how you call and you jack in, but it's Persona. So to activate their personas, they pick up the phone, and it's Perfona. Perfona.
Stop it. I want a fucking drink of water. Don't do it.
Shin Megami Tensei Perfona. Perfona 5?
Dick.
They can start with Landline. It'd be Perfona 1. It's late and we're dorky. And I mean, obviously you can tell this is winding down. But no, I'm just so excited for that. I'm excited for Fallout. A lot of people have been bitching and picking on the whole Fallout 4 looks ugly. And I don't... Bethesda came out and they defended
Stop for a minute. I want a PSA of this bitch. It's another thing. That's another problem with you young generation of gamers. You think it's all about graphics. Well, guess what? Graphics don't mean fucking shit. You know why? Because some of the best games ever made were on 8-bit and 16-bit platforms. So you shut up, the freaking graphics and they get a pay. Some of the best Final Fantasy games ever made were 16-bit era. And they didn't have special fancy graphics to tell a story. They had to tell a story with text. And you had to read, you illiterate son bitches. I'm sorry, rant's over.
No, that was just the graphics. What's it called? Thing.
Always
to show them that. But no, I was gonna. You mentioned Final Fantasy in there, and you heard about Final Fantasy 5 is coming to PC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, Square. Thank you, companies, for recognizing PC. I was reading about a great thing and how the technology is really kind of slowing down. What's up?
I say it every episode. PC Master Race.
Yeah. Well, I was going to talk, I don't want to turn this into some huge hardware fucking thing or whatever, but it's like PC is just really not, they're not really innovating. And it's like all these cards keep coming out yearly and whatnot, and it's like a 5% increase over the last. And it's like...
Well, the software needs to catch up to the hardware.
Well, and that's the thing, is you're going to see now the consoles, I think next generation will hit that PC. There's going to be a big lull, and I think some people already think you're seeing that with the graphics cards, because the ones that me and Josh are currently running aren't that much worse than the new ones that are $650. Ours are like 5 or 10%.
And we're running SLI. Oh, I'm sorry. Crossfire.
You'll get caught under crossfire. Yeah! Yeah! The dude's like wearing his leather, and I wanted to be that fucking kid, man.
Who didn't?
Yeah.
I wanted to just take the crossfire things off and just shoot fucking marbles at people.
Nowadays you get shot for that shit.
Yep. Police ain't gonna tolerate that shit.
But no, I really love that companies are starting to recognize PC. And so people were saying that that's because I think PC gaming is not the whole, you gotta spend $2,000 to get into it. Oh, your baby, Zabato. You have your little pato water?
No, I'm fine. I was just yawning.
Keep her phone at home?
Hell yeah. Persona.
I think we're. I mean, there's not much that I can think of to cover.
Well, I mean, we covered all like the really big stuff. You had a couple little things happen this week. Destiny 2.0.
Yeah, the Taken King
dropped. I don't think it's the Taken King.
When's that come out then? I thought
it's like October, November, I think.
You best check yourself before you wake yourself.
I am checking myself.
Oh, well, you played Destiny. I played it for like an hour or two, and I
did. I really liked it, and then
got rid of Peter Dinklage.
Yes, they did. Nolan North is the voice actor for Ghost now.
Of course.
And, of course.
Troy Baker was busy.
He was. He was too busy doing Metal Gear Solid.
Or perhaps Fallout 4.
Maybe. I watched the side-by-side videos of Peter Dinklage's voice lines in Nolan North. And, yeah, Nolan North is... I like Peter Dinklage. I think his performance as Ghost was fine.
Bad direction.
I think a lot of it was bad writing. A lot of it was bad direction. And more importantly, is it's supposed to be a robot. And he talks very monotone and very without feeling, which I feel like something like that would talk like.
Yeah.
Like a piece of hardware like that, an AI wouldn't talk all...
Yeah.
I like Dinklage's performance. Nolan North's is better.
I want to bring up why I didn't like Destiny, and I'm sure they've changed it since then. And then that's going to come back...
They've made a ton
just for a second.
of changes.
That's going to come back to Metal Gear. I can't fucking stand these games. I just beat a mission going to this area. Don't let me go back to my base, and here's a new mission, but you're going right back to that area again.
Do you go back to your base after every mission in Metal Gear Solid?
Not every, no. I usually
I'll do
2 or 3 or 4 sometimes. I've noticed that the morale doesn't get changed. Well, the thing that pisses me off is the whole brig. There's things that... I get the brig. There's infighting going on.
Why are people in the brig in that game?
I don't like the medic bay because you can get people that get sick and then like your badasses will die because some fucker got syphilis and they're banging all the other fucking people and that boy's got syphilis and like you just got all these people like...
Yeah, I rescued. I got my first female.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they had females. Yeah. We're on top of it. So yeah, Destiny 2.0, it changed a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah. I was just saying why I didn't like Destiny and how I can compare that kind of to Metal Gear with the revisiting locations over and over.
Well, the biggest thing being that it, like I said, it replaced Peter Dinklage and the voice acting.
Yeah.
I just lost my internet connection. Of course I did.
What was I going to ask? Because I'm sure you paid attention to this. I really didn't. But Apple announced a bunch of new stuff. Did they put micro SD on any of their shit?
Can we not talk about that? Because
did they put micro SD on any of their shit?
No.
We'll end on that. Apple.
No, because now you got me.
Micro SD. Bring it. Because so many of you guys, our uncle's in town.
Here.
And he's talking about getting one of the new iPads. Because they have that pressure or whatever it is.
Oh, the iPhone 6.
The iPad, whatever. It's the iPad, the huge one.
3D Touch. Oh, iPad Pro.
No, it's the one that's got some
iPad
pressure.
Pro. iPhone 6s is going to have that too. It's like 3D, depending on how hard you press an icon. It's besides the point. I just want to mention this one thing, then we're not going to talk about this no more. When Microsoft brought out the Surface, everybody laughed and they're like, oh, fuck you, Microsoft. 3 years later, Apple does the iPad Pro, unveils their keyboard built into their cover, and everybody's like, this is ingenious. Apple, you stole the fucking idea from Microsoft and the Surface. All right, you're not fucking geniuses. You're rip-off artists. That's all you did.
Is that what you're gonna suggest to Apple, that they rename their people at their stores?
Yeah. They're
not gonna be geniuses anymore.
No,
Aren't they Apple geniuses?
Yeah, they're Apple geniuses. They should be Apple rip-off artists, Apple con artists, because that's all they did.
This podcast brought to you by Apple.
No, it pisses me off because yes, I have an iPhone 6. Yes, I like my iPhone 6.
But that's because you have been on Android for so long. You just wanted to see try something the new different.
Thing. Yeah. But I can't stand how people of the world, of the United States, ladies and gentlemen, go all crazy over Apple. They're like, oh, look at this amazing innovative thing they did. They didn't do anything innovative with the iPad Pro. They made it fucking bigger. They didn't add SD slots on it again. I don't believe any USB on it because why the fuck would you?
Yeah.
And
this isn't off topic too because they make games for this.
Yeah, and they ripped off the cover that Surface did years ago, and everybody's praising them for being geniuses. Fuck off.
For me, it's all the pricing.
And that too.
Between all of them, because I mean, I'm still on a $200 tablet that runs Windows 10 now. It worked.
It's like iPad Pro, 128 gig versions would be like $1,300. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
128 gig micro SD is like $100.
It's ridiculous.
Like, what the fuck? Can you get that and throw it in a cheap tablet?
Sorry, I got all
No.
I got all off on that tangent. I was supposed to be talking about Destiny and what 2.0 brought with it. It brought a lot of changes, changed up a lot of, made it a lot easier to level. Getting to level 34 is super easy now.
Well, yeah, it's like, because if they're going to have a bunch of new content, they want people to see that quicker. Like, if I come in at a level 1 or level 8 or 9 or whatever I left off at, I might have been 10 or 11. Maybe 12, 13, 14, or 15.
Yeah, they made a
16,
lot
17, 18.
lot of changes. You can skip cutscenes.
If you hit all the chips, Kip.
Yeah.
I can kip the cutscenes.
You hit all the chips, Kip. So they made a bunch of changes, but I mean, at this point, Destiny, there's better things you should be playing right now, and Destiny's not one of them. Mad Max.
There's so much stuff
Mad
coming
Max,
out. Yeah, I heard
Mad
that's
Max.
good.
Yeah, that's supposed to be really good. Haven't checked that out. I might have to check that out. Maybe the holiday Steam sale. Maybe that'll come.
Oh god, yeah, and that's coming back to Mario Maker and some of these games we're talking about. If you guys are all wallet conscious and you don't want to play some of these, if Black Friday's coming,
Target's
gonna have the buy 2 get 1 free, so you can get your freaking Mario Maker, you can get your Metal Gear, and you can get freaking Fallout for free or whatever. I mean, they always do that yearly. It's a given, and then within a week or two of each other, Best Buy, Target, Toys R Us, they're all gonna do it. So just sit if you can. I mean, beat and enjoy the games you got, and then in 2 months, go nuts.
Yeah, look at what's it called. We're working on what you got. Street Fighter 4 is putting in a Middle Eastern character.
Yeah. Oh, this.
Street Fighter 5. My bad.
I didn't get this.
Rashid.
I talked about this. Miku doesn't get much love, but I don't collect Funko Pops. But I mean, come on, I had to have Miku. Her 3DS game came out, and it's loaded with content. So those of you guys that like music games, you should get this. And by the way, Funko fucked this thing up, man. Her head's like all deformed, man. It's got Fukushima radiation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. Like
that's all I got, man.
Yeah, there's not really a whole hell lot else going on.
Covered Mario Maker. We talked about Tearaway. We talked about a lot of Metal Gear.
Well, we talked about all the big main stuff that was coming
Persona
out.
5, when we do this next week. No, that'll be the following week.
No, it won't be. Yeah, it'll be the following week.
Well, if we're going to record on a Friday, yeah, we might have that. And Japan's ahead of us, so we'll get that earlier.
Article right there that says why Metal Gear Solid 5's ending is so disappointing.
Dude, it is.
I'm not going to read that.
Partially read stuff. I can tell you about it. I told you Hideo goes all George Lucas.
I don't want to be spoiled.
I'm sure it'll save you a lot of
if
trouble.
If you fucking spoil me on this fucking podcast, I'm going to hurt you.
But the true ending's coming with DLC.
They better fucking not. They better not.
It's going to happen.
Did you beat fucking Until Dawn?
No. Well, I mean, I got all my people killed. I don't consider that beating it. I want to get to a point where I get everybody.
Oh, shit.
I've gone through the game twice. I want to get through and save everybody. If possible.
Did you see this? Miyamoto confirmed that Super Mario Bros. 3 was a
play. Yeah, he did a Q&A. He did a Q&A video on YouTube. He talked about who Bowser Jr.'s mother is. He did all sorts of. Was Mario named after? Was it like the Nintendo?
Yeah, Bowser Jr.'s mother.
Yeah, watch the facts. He talks about who Mario was named after. And it's like a Nintendo of America. Some employee that worked in. You'll see here. What's that? Warehouse.
Former
yeah.
Nintendo America warehouse landlord. Yeah.
Yeah. Watch it.
That's what I thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Miyamoto. NeoGAF is their topic is Mario Maker, Miyamoto Simulator, or whatever is what their topic. Because they always have nifty little topics. So.
Would you let Dr. Mario operate on you? No. Super Mario 3, all just a performance.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, given all the set pieces.
Oh, the set pieces come down, yeah.
The shadows of them.
When bombs perish, so do they turn into booze? No. Nice, that's clever. Do you know who Bowser Jr.'s mother is? Yes.
If I wouldn't really...
He points to himself.
If I really wouldn't hurt myself, I would end every podcast with just lunging into the set and just have it all crash down on me because it'd be pretty comedic to watch. But we should end it, I think, on that note because we're kind of rambling.
Wow, he didn't do any courses for Super Mario Maker?
No. Why should he?
But I will definitely post something.
I want to see people. I want to see people recreate all the original levels. I don't want Nintendo to take them down.
I thought about doing that,
but I want them to put a spin on them.
Yeah, I thought about going through and recreating all the classic levels. Yeah.
I did want to give an update because I was talking about Chirac last week and how Shia LaBeouf and his forces invaded Chirac. Why do you think this is funny?
Tell me what's going on.
They've been repelled
by
the forces.
What forces?
Oprah and her army of bees. Yeah, Yeah, but they're the killer bees. Why are you laughing? People have been dying.
You bitches! It was all for the bees. Or for
not the bees.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
You bitches.
It was all for the honey. You bitches.
Well, and on that note, you can't top Nicolas Cage.
See you next week, everybody.